Alright, so what I just found, I love these wrestling documentaries, and so we're gonna do some reaction to some wrestling. I might have to mute it some, just so I don't get a strike. Let's go ahead and down it. This is King Kong Bundy. Now he was a legend back in his day, with the likes of Andre the Giant, Hulkamania. You had the good, but they was bad guys, but they were still good wrestlers. And he should be in the Hall of Fame. Somebody mentioned that in a comment on that video, which is true. So let's dive into some how King Kong Bundy lost his Hall of Fame legacy.
At over 450 pounds, King Kong Bundy moved like a man half his
Look at
size.
that big giant.
At his peak, this
Oh
monster
yeah,
demanded
Andre the
referees
Giant too.
count
You
to
can't
5,
forget him.
because 3 seconds wasn't enough to prove his total dominance. But in 2019, the walking condominium would face his final opponent, and this time,
If it's low,
not
it's
even a
just so I
5
don't
count
get a
could save
strike.
him.
But I'm gonna turn it
In
up.
1955, Chris Allen
Not too
Pally
much.
was born in Woodbury, New Jersey. He was always bigger than most kids his age, but he wasn't just big. He was a natural athlete who dominated in amateur wrestling, winning 2 regional championships before graduating in 1974.
So we're
After
gonna
high
be
school,
posting
Chris
videos
headed
kind
to
of like
Larry
this,
Sharp's
a little bit
Monster
of here and
Factory
there,
Wrestling School in Belmar, New Jersey, the
until
place
we
where
actually go
giants were
live
made.
tomorrow.
On March the 7th,
Well, I'm at the center
1981, he
on
debuted in the
Wednesday.
World Wrestling Federation as Chris Canyon, scoring his first victory against Strong
What you think?
Kobayashi 4 months later. But it was in Texas, with world-class championship wrestling, where Chris Pallies would transform into the legendary King Kong Bundy. Chris Pallies
And I
started
would have
out
been
as Big
7
Daddy
years old.
Bundy, but that name was just the beginning. Everything changed when he got into a nasty feud with Texas wrestling's royal family, the Von Erichs. That's when he joined forces with the smooth-talking manager Gary Hart, who saw.
But yes, any of the documentary series like this, that's your boy. But yeah, we're gonna start with King Kong Bundy, then we'll try to find something on Hulk Hogan. We're gonna start with the legends first. And for the wrestling fans, who did y'all like growing up as a child? I used to be a Hulkamaniac, but there was a lot more wrestlers. And I was a fan back in the day. We would watch the Texas Tornadoes, I think. And before they became that, it was another team, WCW. I cannot remember. There was almost looked like twins. I think it was the Von Erichs, but I can't remember. Either way, WCW was good, bro.
Hart knew exactly what to do. He rebranded
Then
his
came along
massive wrestler as
the
King Kong
Great
Bundy.
War. Alright,
Just
King
like the
Kong
famous
Bundy,
movie
Andre
monster,
the Giant.
Bundy was huge, intimidating, and impossible to ignore. But sometimes the best things in wrestling happen by accident. During his heated battles with the Von Erichs, Bundy lost his hair in a match. Instead of being a setback, this became his trademark look. That massive bald head made him stand out from every other wrestler. You couldn't miss King Kong Bundy when he walked into an arena. After
It
making
was
his mark,
actually one of my older cousins that got me into wrestling. I think it was Ken. No, it was a video game. I had WCW. Here we go, interruption. A minute. We're gonna stop, but we'll come back.